alt tab in this game? I don't remember. I can. There we go. I'm trying to have it like with a little bit of each.
I believe you're live.
Am I live?
I believe you are. Yeah, you're live.
Oh, we are? Oh god, we're live. Well, I can't quite see it. Oh yeah, there we go. I see it now. Hi everyone. So it's been like ages since we last saw you with the Ring and Gregory. So now we're gonna be playing Dead Rising 4, but not actually Dead Rising 4 because Dead Rising 4 is terrible. We're gonna be playing the better version, which let's check it out.
Wait, this is the better version?
Minigolf.
Oh my goodness,
yep.
This is very dramatic.
So, in Dead Rising, well, hang on, this is the game with zombies, this is the game with, you're stuck in a mall, there's zombies everywhere. It had a 4th sequel come out recently, which is terrible. But there's also a mini-golf game within this. It's mini-golf DLC, which, before we begin, I just want to say why DLC for mini-golf exists in this. At the beginning of Dead Rising 4's story, there is a one-off joke where this character who I'm playing as right here, she mentions to Frank West, hey, we're gonna go mini-golfing. And when she fools him, he just says, I love mini-golf. So you learn Frank West, for some reason, loves mini-golf. So that entire idea gives you the whole, alright, we're doing a mini-golf game now. We can use different golf balls. There's a bunch of different things you can use. I have a ton of Zenny, which is the money for this. Let's use a fun ball here. We'll use the Surf Bot. Everyone loves that.
Yeah, Surf Bot.
It gives you acid, by the way.
Sorry, I will let you guys know, I asked Ek for commentary if I should repair. He said to go in blind, so this is the first time I'm seeing this.
This game is terrible. So right now I'm getting clubs ready. We're doing a New Game Plus because New Game is brutal on this. It is not fun because the clubs suck. In New Game Plus, you get to skip most of the parts of the mini-golf that suck. Helmets, you can put on different things like Snowman. I like the default header, we can use that, but we should be good and ready to go. The speedrun is going to take us through all the courses. Let me just make sure we have the right course set up. Santa Village, perfect. There are 6 courses in general with 4 holes each. Let's get started some mini golf. 3, 2, 1. All right, time begins when it sits at 0. Let's go. So, oh, good. With this game, the early load can actually be speedrun tech because the game isn't consistent in how it loads. This can take anywhere from like 20 seconds to 40 seconds or something. I don't know what causes it. There's good loads and bad loads. I've had different speeds varying on my own computer, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's programmed this way. It's just rather strange. We're gonna get a lot of good commentary on mini-golf from Frank West. Oh, we got a late one, by the way. It's gonna take 32 seconds. Summoning the Apocalypse. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, because wasn't it Dead Rising, like the original, where it boasted that it would load, like, how many zombies for each area?
Alright, let's go. So there's commentary in between. Alright.
Oh, that's not a tiny
Oh, wait, get in! That's not that bad. So, the first level in the game is actually one of the hardest for whatever reason. I don't know why. Also, acid, like I mentioned.
Oh
These candy canes are really hard to dodge. It's like a combination golf and mini-golf game. Let's get this, and we're just gonna yeet it. Perfect. I just want to make it pass. It doesn't matter how you complete the game, you just need to beat the game. If I wanted to, I can bogey every single round, because all you have to do is complete the holes. It doesn't matter how good or bad you do.
So close you can taste it.
There we go. Usually we're going to be using different methods of speed, but we got it, and that's par. Not that bad with par. They'll celebrate. I want to be skipping as much of these as I can.
Simple.
We'll get our whole results for every single one. This is also a multiplayer game. You can do multiplayer as you play with your friends. I don't know why you'd want to subject your friends to this kind of pain, but you can.
So how many people can play this?
4, up to 4, 2 to 4.
4, okay.
For multiplayer. And every single hole, Frank West will give commentary. Or sorry, Hank East. This isn't Frank West. Frank West is taken into a shed and killed.
Zombie crowd.
So, the tech that we're going to be using here is, I just want to launch the ball into these platforms for this level. We're just going to go for it. You just want to stay on the green. Getting right in the center will give you the acid ball, which you want to be careful using things like the acid ball because getting slow motion loses you time. It looks cool, but you lose time. Hey, we got really good there because we got launched with that. You can see a lot of fun explosions to these zombies. You get money and points by doing that. They don't do anything outside of give you points. There's a gingerbread man here. Also, this is a Christmas game, so if you want to get into the holidays, this is how you do it. For a lot of these holes, I want to be careful. I don't want to get out of bounds. Let's see. We're good.
Dead Rising 4 takes place in like the whole Christmas.
Yep.
theme.
It's supposed to be a statement on Black Friday, but the real statement is go mini-golfing for Black Friday.
Oh, okay, good to know. Good to know next time Black Friday rolls around, I'll go mini golfing.
Exactly. We're getting some sweet pars. If you're wondering, there's no functional difference between the characters. You can pick whatever character you want. I like this one the best. You don't get to play as Frank West, though.
Really?
Nope, he's only the announcer, and every single course he'll have an intro announcement, and then he'll have ones in between as well. So this next course, if I remember correctly, is going to be a bit of a weird one.
This time, let's remember to hit record so we can do a play-by-play.
This one isn't up to me. The ball just kind of falls down into the hole, and we have to hope it does. I just launch it. It's never the same. Let's see how it rolls. We got a good roll. Oh, wait, almost good. Again, we don't want these explosions. You lose time if it's exploding, but we are getting decent rolls that's not getting stuck on those things. I will say that the music in this game is very fun. Also, just flaming zombies everywhere. You got a gingerbread. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! He won't do anything, but he's annoying. Is he gonna die to that? Wait, die? Oh no! Oh no!
So are the gingerbread and like the marshmallow ones like it's a one-hit kill?
Yep.
Okay, they are.
Anything in this game, if you see it, will die. Let's hope I don't bogey this. All right, par. I barely missed it. That's unfortunate.
Not bad. This is promising.
Also, if you're wondering, Dead Rising 4 as a game itself is really bad. I've played before. It is brutally bad. This game is decently fun, but as well, it can crash on any hole. It's randomly crashed on me before, and I don't know why. Luckily, I can just choose courses if we need to go back to a course, so we have safety saves, but it's really strange on how well this works or doesn't work, I should say.
The ball into the hole. Sometimes it's about the journey.
I agree, Frank. Anyway, oh, hold on, I messed up the chutes. I want to launch it into this hole right now. It's going to open and close. The general idea is just to pray to God it works. It worked. Alright, let's see. Do I get the one shot or the two shot? Oh, I missed it. Getting on there right there, the second platform would have been better. You potentially get a hole in one. If not, that's fine too. The entire strategy at this point is you just go to putter and then you launch it. It never actually rolls into it. If it does, that'll be cool, but I've never been able to hit it fast enough to get into it. It usually dead stops right there, but this is the idea you want to be. Also, normally you can aim where you go before these holes, but this is the only one in the game that won't let you do. There we go. And that is Santa's Fairway. We'll be hitting the next level. So this is kind of the warm-up level. Santa's Village Fairway. Bit of the warm-up courses. You have 4 here. 6 levels in total. Everyone has 4 courses. The thing with that, though, is they get progressively harder as you play. As well, the tech right here is a mash the skip button once we get it.
Say that those are good scores.
I think it's N. Let's see. Yeah. So right when that happens, you just mash N to go between courses. It can crash during this, by the way, so let's hope it doesn't, but it'll transfer to the next level of the game. That was 1 out of the 6 courses. So, how are you liking the game so far?
It's interesting. Like I was expecting a mini golf with Dead Rising, but I mean it's Dead Rising.
Well, that's why it's super ultra. It just makes it into real golf for whatever reason.
Yeah. Like, it is kind of sad to hear that, like, the 4th game didn't do well. So I really enjoyed the first one. The second one was pretty decent.
The golf's not going anywhere, Bob. Just dial up Hungry Joe's. Oh, get me a medium pepperoni.
So what's the theme of this one? It's still Christmas themed, but like...
So this is Golden Apple Vineyards. A lot of the levels in this game are going to be based off the different areas in the major Dead Rising 4 story. So it'll be the different mall areas, different world areas. In terms of Dead Rising 4 story, the general idea was it takes place back in the Willamette Mall, kind of like the first one. Except it's just Frank is back. That's all they marketed for. Right now, do I get this? Oh, Albatross, baby. Look at that. We get fireworks to the Albatross.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
To get a hole-in-one in any of these courses? Some
of the courses you can. You'll get Albatross a lot of the time. You'll kind of get birdie. Some of the courses are really good. Some of them kind of vary, though.
Okay.
We get this dank loading in between.
Still have tickets left for the Willamette tour.
So courses like this are a bit tough because there's ideal paths, and I want to take these ideal paths. This is a putter only one, and I want to wait for this thing. I need to aim it just right. Let's see, and let's go. Perfect aim. This could be a hole-in-one if I get it right, like you're asking. Let's see. RNG can make it not hole-in-one, by the way. Sometimes it'll just bounce weirdly. Hole-in-one. And then they do their little dance. It's still worth getting it. But some will have that automatic hole-in-one while a lot of them won't. Getting hole-in-one's a lot more common than you think in some of these areas. That's good. Although I've had it times you just don't get it, or maybe you'll hit the barrel. Kind of like in the beginning, those going back and forths will be the hardest part of the game, weirdly enough. There's some tough shots later on, but a lot of it, especially in the first few levels, are really straightforward.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Okay.
So you see this little pipe right here? I can go on that, but that's boring. What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to launch my golf ball all the way to the back of the course to the hole. Oh, I scratched it. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I out-of-bounced it. It exploded.
Oh.
You're aiming for the hole, kid!
I sliced it. My bad.
I guess that's how it rolls.
No, alright. But the reason why I like doing New Game Plus is because New Game Plus allows you to skip... Oh my god, what?
Boom!
Why am I slicing this one? That should have been on pace. Alright, I'm going to go 114. I'll play it safe. Right about there. 113. There we go. I don't think I hit it all the way for the last one. This one should be good. These yellow stoppers are also really good because they'll dead stop the ball. I'm still going to get a par, guys. It's okay. I'll be par for the course here. There we go. And again, the score doesn't matter. The whole point of the speedrun is just beat the game as you can. There's no requirements. And we're in.
I just noticed some of the zombies are just elves.
They are. They'll get more and more thematic as the courses go on. Like,
really?
We had Gingerbread Men, the last one for Santa's World. A lot will be Christmas theme, obviously, given the game takes place around Christmas time. We'll see some pirates eventually and some knights.
Really?
Yep. The cool start of the game as well is it uses a lot of good Capcom music.
Cuddly, folks, but believe me, it's
I've definitely noticed that.
So this one has two options where you can go. I like going this side because I think it's a little bit faster. You can't go all the way to the other end. Let's see if I get it. Timing this is never easy. I think I got it. Perfect, Ren.
Good shot.
Going into the barn here can work. I don't like going into the barn, but it's an option. It's slightly faster to go into the tube. And our little servbot head is in for an eagle. Alright, and that was Golden Apple Vineyards. We are 1/3 of the way done with this game. Now, the next four courses are going to be much tougher. You kind of got your bearings out. You know how to play the game now. You know what mini-golf is. Frank West has educated you on his course of mini-golf.
You're a credit to the game of golf.
I mean, I don't know if I would consider this true mini-golf, though. It doesn't have, like, the fun themes and, like, the windmill and, like, the quirkiness.
It definitely has quirkiness, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I guess quirkiness, but it doesn't have the fun, like... Sphinx that you're supposed to shoot in the paw and then it's supposed to go through this little tunnel and
there's a few of those that'll be putter only.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, we'll see some coming up now, especially in Pirate's Refuge. The next level is gonna be pirate themed. This is where the game really starts to pick up in difficulty, actually. Some of the shots here get a lot tougher, although I missed a pretty basic shot earlier, so I hope I don't hit anything else.
So speaking of, like, the axe, like, it's the stuff you purchase. Is a lot of it, like, I know the golf ball.
Oh god, I left my Streamlabs sound on. Oh god, don't follow me.
But it looks like some golf is about to occur. Though in this part of town, I'd be surprised if players made it 5 feet towards the green without getting eaten.
The clubs you pick, do they give stats as well, or is it just cosmetic?
Yes. So in the beginning of the game, I picked the strongest ones entirely. What those are going to do is allow me to shoot further. That's all they do. You can just shoot further.
Okay. So the ones you have to put, I'm assuming, are your, like, ultimate set of golf clubs?
Right, so I have ×3 for all of them.
Okay. Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah, I was trying to get the middle one, but somehow, for that one, I'll end up bouncing a few of them. Oh god. I apologize to the marathon. Normally I check that out ahead of time, but I forgot to. Next run I'll be able to have that. Also, is it in... Aww.
Just go and kick it. Just go and kick it.
It should be allowed.
Just gotta
we gotta do a puffer. Okay, fine.
I alt tab. No, I cannot alt tab. Will not let me, so I'm stuck with the noises. The game will not let me alt tab out of it.
Nice.
Oh, that'll happen for a bit. If you're wondering where that sound from, it's from the game Clock Tower. I'm a bit of a fan.
It's a good game.
It is. It is a good game. But I can't mute the sound. I guess it's one of the better things to get memed with, but still.
I know, and I kept telling him, I said, Brad, look,
I mean, it's not
want to be a pro like me
after to this mini golf.
Oh shit, the mic is
exactly. So I like this hole a lot, actually, because there's a big skip you can do. Normally have to go around the area. However, by using the wedge, you can actually hit the wall here, and it'll be knocked back right here in front of the hole. This is the closest thing to a speedrun skip we have in this run. That's a genuine skip that wasn't intended. Because it's not easy to hit. They expect you to do it with the whole, the front there, but we've been able to find the angle that you want to use to get in here.
I will admit, that's very convenient with the skip.
Yeah, and this is also why I said that New Game Plus is the better category. You can't do that in other categories. It only works in New Game Plus. Normally, I'm rather anti-New Game Plus categories because of the way that goes. But yeah, in this one, you are able to skip a lot of things. Don't worry, the mini-golf will come back. For some reason, Frank West calls this mini-golf. This was his idea of mini-golf. Not only did he ruin mini-golf, he ruined Dead Rising 4. Pod, to satisfy you, here's a mini-golf course.
Oh, mini-golf course.
So the whole idea of this one is just eat it, and fire straight enough that goes in this. All you can do is putt. For the next one, I want to hit it hard enough that I'll go over the hump. If I don't hit it hard enough, it will roll off to the side, so be very careful. You want to go straight and as hard as you can. Oh, I got the good roll. That is a birdie. Very nice. That was good. That is ideally the way I want to take that. Getting over the hump while not going either right or left allows you to get into the hole, and it is rather nice. The way they play mini golf here is exactly how I play it. I just look at the hole, I launch that ball, and hope to God something goes in.
So are you that one person that has to go to like out of the golf course to retrieve the golf ball and bring it back in every time then?
Into the lake, yes.
See, Bob, you want to combine par with carnage. I call it carnage.
We learned all about parnage here. So this part is actually another cool one. This is a risky strat you can take. I used the driver here. Oh no, I have to use the wedge. Sorry. Wedge, come on. And I want to get it in right when we start. That should do it, hopefully. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my God, barely got in. Bless my heart. My God, that was close.
That was really close.
So as you can see, those style shots right there where they're opening and closing, it's incredibly difficult to land because you have to time it. It's not really a good way of timing it, by the way. You just kind of have to hope to God it works. Alright, but now we're done with Pirate's Refuge. We'll be going over, I think, to the medieval level next.
That was some excellent golfing. Truly high caliber, top shelf golf. You know, if a real golfer were here, folks, I'm sure they'd say the same thing.
Correct. Weirdly enough as well, I play this using keyboard and mouse because I can land my shots better. You can do this on controller. I've done it before when I started running this game, but keyboard and mouse feels way better. I don't know why. Yeah, now we're in Medieval Town. It's either this level or the next level that has the hardest shot in the game. This one has an annoying shot, I think. And it has a few ones that will kind of be a bit invasive of the way mini golf goes, although it already is. We're getting a lot of Bob talking.
Bob, and you know, I've never played professionally, but I suspect if I did, I too would shit bricks on this course.
Frank is cursing. That's not loud. Oh, hold on. I went too far.
Oh, I see what you have to do.
Not bad.
Really should be more careful.
Okay, so this one's a bit tough because I need to make it roughly about there. I'll make it on the right one. You think oh no. All right, all right, I'm good. Going into the right one will allow you to get the hole-in-one, which I missed on the first one, so that's fine. But going into the middle one will actually take you on the wrong path. The way you're supposed to know this is that there's a hump on that side, so let's see. Perfect! I'm not swearing, it's Frank West swearing. We can't control Hank East, he's a beast of his own. Right into the hole.
Wait, you said it was Frank West, now you're saying it's Hank East. Who is this person?
Well, he's obviously not Frank West. He's somehow younger, even though this game takes like 10 years after Dead Rising 1.
Oh, really?
Yep. So they ruined Frank West as a character.
Interesting. Like, I haven't played Dead Rising 4, and this is wholly, like, new.
Well, that's not the deadliest hole
I can see why this game did not get well received then.
Oh, absolutely. It's pretty bad.
Huh.
Alright, so for the next one, this is a putter only, best strategy, as same as always. We're just going to launch it. Yeah. And by launching it, I'll land right by the hole. Like some explosions. Oh, I didn't get the... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Oh.
You'll see a lot of the elves going around just exploding elves. All right, roughly about there. I don't want to hit it too hard by going down the slope because it'll roll naturally. Although I probably should hit a little bit harder there. Either way, we got the par. Drop down.
Don't overdo it now.
And we are in. Perfect. I think the surfboard head is fitting for this.
Par for the course.
I mean, surfboards are adorable, and they are very productive, and they like their curry rice. What is it, curry rice? I'm trying to remember Tron Bond.
I think so.
Oh my goodness, I remember the cafeteria part in Tron Bond, but I can't remember the other thing they would order. Maybe it was spaghetti.
The trick with this hole, Bob, will be to play golf.
Perfect.
But true.
Perfect, Frank. Thank you. Thank you for that sound advice. Frank's commentary is... Oh... Wait, did we get it? I've never had that happen before. That's good. That's really good. Wait a minute. That's never happened before. There's a marathon. That's never happened before already. Wow. So normally it's supposed to stop on the yellow thing in front of it, the stopper. But I actually managed to get that way.
It worked.
And almost in. Perfect. That was good. That was really good, actually. Because bouncing there is risky because it'll go out of bounds, but that wasn't bad. I saved a stroke.
Come on, be a pro.
I don't know why that music's so cryptic, by the way. It's never sounded like that with the fading in and out of the fans.
Excellent play!
Fantastic.
3 to 4, that never happened before. We'll see. Right now I'm at 1. Nightcry, that game was pretty... Like, I know Nightcry well.
I mean, you can still incur things that never happened before in Nightcry.
Oh, I had something that never happened before in one of my practice runs, actually.
Oh? I mean, we'll
Just
talk
a
about
reminder that today's game is brought to you by the WTA.
No, I'm not saying that's never happened before. I said that one I didn't notice about. I know this is gonna be another course where you just ignore the entire course itself once I get the menu back. I want to launch it. This one's always so weird. I want to say it's right over here. Yeah, there we go. I had to look for her to launch this one because you can't really see the back, and you want to make sure you launch it right at the actual hole. There we go. I like how I just stepped on a man while that happened. Sometimes you'll just spawn in and you'll kill a guy because you just land on him. Perfect. That was a good one though. Yeah, birdie. That's one of the holes I always had a problem with because getting that shot's kind of awkward. But that's the problem in Medieval Town. The next level has the hardest one in the game because it's entirely RNG if you get it or not.
So what is this next area then?
I need to double check the name, but I think it's like the
Today's
Toxic
winner
Wasteland.
gets a combo vehicle, guaranteed to last until you crash it to the size of the elementary school.
On with the whole like tow truck sign, it kind of reminded me of Illbleed with that worm stage.
Oh god, Illbleed. That's a game that needs to be the next big bad Game-a-Thon.
It is well, I can't say for speedrun, but the game is very interesting, very expensive to get to.
It's one of those Industrial Zone. That's it. I knew it was Toxic Waste.
Okay.
So this one, the reason why it's RNG is there's going to be a certain hole in this that's entirely going to be based on those tubes opening and closing, but I don't get to fire the ball.
Oh.
Yep. I'll be the fourth one on this. Also, this one, we're going to have your classic anchor swinging back and forth.
I mean,
the goal is I want to make him that 2 back there. If I do that, I go hole in 1. If I don't, I'm missing it.
You're rambling, you know?
That's fine.
Buddy, just, you know, shut up. Okay?
Not the end of the world that happens. You can still make it. It just, you lose time by doing that.
I will admit, it's really nice to see like an actual anchor of some sort to like prevent the golf ball from going. We are finally achieving some tidbit of mini golf.
When I got that, I messed it up. There we go, and inside. So if you made it past the anchor and into the opening and closing hatch, you would actually get the hole in 1. Although it's not guaranteed. I've had runs where you get that, and then it doesn't actually land. Like, it will bounce out of the hole. Because for some reason, the ball will just, even though you have a guaranteed hole in 1, will have too much speed involved in it somehow that you don't get to decide, and will decide to not work. By the way, we have about 7 holes left before we had time.
This hole was sponsored by the Terror is Reality Survivors Fund.
Yeah, I will admit, this is
supporting former reality TV stars in the aftermath of fame and fortune.
Exactly.
Oh, please.
Although I have to ask, how much was the DLC when it came out?
It was like, I think $10.
It's not terrible.
I've gotten more hours out of Minigolf than I have Dead Rising 4. I got Dead Rising 4 for free on accident because I was on like one of those Humble Monthly things.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was like, oh god, wait, I actually bought it. So I decided to play it on one day. I was like, you know what? Minigolf actually seems like a lot of fun. Also, this is my favorite one in the game because it doesn't matter if you miss it or not. As long as you land, you're fine. Because while it opens and closes... Oh, I messed up. Never mind. They'll keep launching into it.
Goodbye, ball.
Which can work for you. Can. It did not work for me there. You see, sometimes I'll try talking about this game and then it'll immediately just laugh in my face. God, oh my god!
I don't think likes you.
That hurts.
It did matter, correct. Okay,
He tried to convince the ball to get in the hole. It's his home, you know.
He needs to go back to his home. There we go, he's back to his home.
Ah, there we go.
It mattered twice. I'm gonna get my first bogey. Alright, here we go. Also, fun fact, this is the only horror-themed mini-golf game to exist.
This is why I hate organized sports.
I only do horror games, so I know all the terrible horror games. This is the only horror-themed mini-golf.
I'm just trying to think, 'cause like, well, granted, the only mini golf game I played really young was the Sierra 3D mini golf.
The green's looking lovely today, as always. And I don't just mean the money I get
remember the
for
alligator
this
in
weird-ass
that
zombie
one.
golf licensing.
Favorite course of the game right now. I need to launch this ball and land on the ramp. Oh, we got it!
Very nice.
Wait, there's House of the Dead golfing?
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
House of the Dead golfing?
is there a House of the Dead golfing?
We need to end the stream and play House of the Dead golf.
I'll do that next year. This should be.
I mean, we got Typing the Dead. Mini golf for the dead would be amazing.
Nice play!
Looking good out there.
But yeah, that course is really fun because you have to do it in the putter mode and then you have to land like over the ramp. It's a fun shot. All right, time for the worst hole in the game. Ready to see why it sucks?
I'm ready.
Okay. It's either this one or in 2 more after that. It should be this one, I
love
think.
golf because it's like staring into the void.
I need to land it in that square in the corner, and it'll launch into another square. The problem is, though, it has an open and closing container.
Oh.
The first one I can actually aim and think about. The second one, I have no choice.
Oh, that does suck.
And we miss it. And if you miss it, you have to go back to the beginning.
Oh, that sucks.
We'll try it one more time, but I'll go the safe route otherwise. Let's go here. That should be good. Okay, round 2. Oh my god. Twice. Alright, we'll go for the intended strat.
Foul ball!
This will happen in a lot of runs, by the way. It looks like I can go right about there, I think. Yeah, actually, I don't think it lands there. I'll see what that intended. This is Guile's theme. At least I think it is.
Yeah,
They use a bunch of different music from Capcom games.
Yeah, I've noticed like the Darkstalkers, the Guile, the Ryu theme.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Like, I approve of the soundtrack for the Minigolf.
Yeah, if I got the other one, it would have been either like a hole-in-2 or hole-in-1. But sometimes the game will decide to let you have it or not. Oh, wait a minute, was that? Oh, close. But this is Super Ultra Dead Rising 4 Minigolf in a nutshell. After this, we'll have one more course, and then we'll get to the probably gonna be my favorite game of the Horror Block.
Better luck
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when we go.
That'll be a night crime moment. Now it's Dead Rising 4 Minigolf. We do have one more course, and it's gonna be the final one. The final one is just a tough one in general, some tougher shots, and you kind of have to hope that you land everything.
I'd be impressed if I weren't too busy picking up pieces of Bob off the soundboard.
Poor Bob. Bob is the zombie commentator with Frank West. Luckily, the game hasn't crashed yet. As I say that, and the game will shortly crash afterward.
Yeah, don't speak like that yet.
One can hope, or dream, I should say. Landmark Lanes is the final one. It's based off landmarks. And we have 4 courses left, guys. We can count them down.
You can't see this at home, folks, but I can tell Bob is excited because he's falling apart here in the booth. Literally. Dude just dropped a nostril into my coffee mug.
All right, let's see what lands. This one's hard because you have to kind of aim for the tree. This one should be good. I shorted it just a little bit, but let's see. Oh my god, that one launched.
Oh my god.
Maybe I did the opposite of shorting on that one.
Yoza!
It flew.
All right, I'm gonna take the safe strat again. The safe strat on this one is just go for the, well, actually, I should be able to make it here. Oh, that's sliced.
Oh my.
It's out of bounds.
Yeah, we're getting some rough shots right now.
It's okay, stairs are evil. We're gonna show those stairs a lesson.
Alternatively, I could just bogey every single one of these and it would still count. Am I slicing that? A little bit. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted.
Very nice.
There's a bit of RNG in Hollow Bounce. The first one should have worked, but it kind of like just launched out of the hole for whatever reason. Okay, 6 yards. Oh, that might be a bit much. Right on pace. Good to go.
Not good.
Get it together!
Frank West is very supportive of us. Really, if there's actually a multiplayer speedrun on this, which I'm pretty sure you just take turns beating the game.
That would be actually kind of a fun speedrun if we could get others, like, runners to pull it off.
They call it co-op, but it's more like a versus
My
thing.
professional opinion
Yeah, that's
is
true.
that the players will
Still
need a
be
club
fun,
of
though.
some sort for this one.
So I can never figure out how to do the shot on this one, but in theory you can make this you can save a stroke. And I did not save the stroke. If you were able to get it down through this kind of, what's the word of this thing? The mound? If you're only on the right side and then down the hill, you would save a stroke. If not, I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, let's launch. Good. Mainly because it'll roll down the hill regardless at the same speed, it won't change it all that much, so it's always going to be the same amount of strokes no matter how bad you kind of fire at the top. Right now, I can actually land in the hole if I go up this thing. Let me just angle, look to the right. Should go good. Aw, barely off.
Aw.
But it is entertaining to get that one over the ramp and into the hole. It's nice.
Looking good!
And in we go. All right, 2 holes left.
Yeah, coming in a par! Making your mother proud.
2 more holes. The final one's a bit awkward because that's probably like the biggest, like, I skip one that this chapter has. Otherwise, you'd have to like hit the path, keep going,
Normal
take a stroke
people
each
might
one.
run crying to mommy. Fortunately, none
This
of these
one
players
is
are anywhere
mostly
near
intended because it's
normal.
safer. I just wedge it onto this thing because it's gonna be better. You can not wedge it, which is an option, but I mean, getting the speed ramp is always gonna be safer if you can get it. Unless it decides to bounce over the yellow stopping area. I guess that's the sand pit would be the appropriate name for that. I don't really play a lot of golf.
It would be sandpit, although it's not really sand. It's just yellow placemat.
Alright, hopefully it stops. Alright, we stopped in the sand pit, we're good.
With a very big explosion.
Yeah, there's been times where I would not stop in the sand pit, and it's pretty bad. Bunker, that's the name of it, thank you.
Ah.
Alright.
Totally golfers.
Alright, let's do this. It's safer, I'll take it. We got a birdie. We'll be back on the flat 0. And I can't remember what my estimate for this is. Is it 37? We should be coming
That's
underestimate,
the
I
mark of a
think.
pro.
I don't remember my estimate entirely.
I think you're correct. I can quickly
38, thank you. Yeah, we have one more hole left, so this is good. The estimates, if that too many of the slices
Yeah.
happened.
As Chad has mentioned, 38.
Perfect. Thank you, Chad.
Ooh,
All right, final
I
hole.
hate to be the groundskeeper who has to tend this hole.
Oh yeah, this is definitely Gal's theme.
Big pirate ship. I love this one. So the skip here, let me get rid of the pole par. You actually want to nudge the base of the ship right here so you can stop the ball. By doing that, the ball will stop and you don't have to worry about it moving continuously. If you fire it too far, what will happen instead? Oh, this is really bad actually. Awkward spot. I might play it. Oh my, jeez. Not doing well that wall. Okay, let's play it a bit safer. I have the time. Because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get into the hole. You have to get into the hole in order to make it to the top. We're almost done, by the way. Time ends once we have the final one. Normally it stops directly in front of it, so I can just launch into one of these holes afterward. Alright, almost time. And then once you get to the main menu for the results screen, it will be time. Final hole.
Come on, be a pro.
Let's hope I don't choke it. We're in.
Very nice.
We got a par. It'll almost be time.
Nice.
But I hope you enjoyed Dead Rising 4 Minigolf. Paul, what do you think about it?
It's interesting. I feel like I kind of want Capcom to make a mini golf game.
It's not a bad game. It plays well anyway.
Like it'd be interesting
It
to
don't
see
mean
them
a
do
thing
an
if you
actual
ain't
mini
got
golf
that
game with
swing.
like different
Keep
like
practicing.
Capcom themes to it.
It
Like
would
I will admit the golf courses are kind of bland in regards to mini golf, but like if Capcom really made a mini golf game to put like Darkstalkers, Street Fighter, Dino Crisis, Resident Evil, I think that'd be a really fun game.
Also, I'm taking this time to mute my follow alerts because it kept happening earlier. So
I mean, you can keep it on for Nightcry. It's very fitting.
it's fitting, but I mean, I'm gonna mute that really quick. So there we go. I don't have to worry about it happening again. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed Dead Rising 4 Minigolf. Stay tuned. We'll be hitting, I think, one of the other games in the horror block. I think we have one more after that, one or two more after that. But next will be Nightcry, featuring me and Pa again.
Oh, Nightcry.
Nightcry is going to be a treat. Dead Rising 4 Minigolf is just downright silly. Nightcry is going to be going back to our roots. It'll be kind of like The Ring, but different.
Yeah.
So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out in the channel, but let's head over to Nightcry. I don't know if what I have to do to get back into the beer back so I can swap my stuff over, but we'll see.